Hi, Zenful Mamas. So I wanted to tell you a story. I have a client who um, was driving her daughter to a birthday party, and they were running late to the birthday party, and they were stuck in really bad traffic. So the mom starts to get all worked up and starts complaining and starts making a big deal out of that, the traffic doesn't move and cars don't move and we're going to get there even later and etc. So she starts complaining about this in the car. And her little Zen master daughter turns around and tells her, "Mom, what's the point of complaining? I mean, it's not like your complaining is going to make the traffic disappear." She's like, "Why don't you try to enjoy your company with me instead of complaining so much? Let's talk about something interesting." At that point, the mom said, "Oh my God, who is this child?" That's one of the moments when we say we learn from our children, right? And yeah, the daughter taught her mom a lesson. What is the point of getting all worked up if it's not going to change anything? Traffic is one of those things that we really cannot control, but we seem to allow to let it get to us. And then we end up getting all worked up. We are less patient with our children. We are more reactive with the people around us, including in the traffic, hence road rage. And all the stuff that just comes trickling down because of that, because of our reactions. So, how about if we try something a little bit different? So, I used to be one of those moms that used to get all worked up and interesting language would come out of my mouth. I think my kids started to, learn their first bad words with their mom in the car. Not a very proud moment. But anyway, it happened. And at that moment, I decided that, I wanted to change. I did not want to get all upset about something that was completely out of my control. So I started to figure out how I can make the best out of being stuck in traffic. So if I'm alone in the car, I see it now as me time. I pick my music, I call a friend. So of course, hands free for safety reasons. So, but I take advantage of the time. And something that I started doing, which I really enjoy now, is also listening to audiobooks. So I feel that the time is not wasted time. It's productive time. I'm learning something from my audiobooks or I'm getting entertained. And those times when I do get worked up, because sometimes we do get worked up, breathing helps me calm down. It also reminds me that there's nothing I can really do about it. And I try to find a really good song so I can dance to it and getting a little bit of movement and workout, right? Because your body starts to get a little stiff to being stuck sitting there. And if I'm with my kids in the car, I do exactly what my client's daughter told her. I try to have nice conversations with the kids. So since they're not looking at me and I'm not looking at them, I've found that they're more willing to open up. So we do have interesting conversations in the car, and I try to take advantage of that. Because, hey, I'm not going to be driving them around forever. I want to make the best out of the years that I still have them in my car and we can have conversations in the car. So, what is your relationship? How do you react in traffic? Is it something that's working for you, or do you want to change it? Maybe you can try one of these few tips and see if it works for you. And the best thing is that now when I get home, if I'm not with my kids in the car, I am not so reactive and I do have more patience when I see them when I get home. So it's not like, crazy ladies getting out of the car because I'm frustrated being stuck in traffic. I can, release that. I'm not carrying that frustration to when I see them. So I'm not such a reactive mom. So share with us what's going on with you and traffic.